Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about a gas fireplace versus an electric fireplace. I'll specifically be addressing which one is better. As you can see right here, this is a gas fireplace, and this is just one example of a gas fireplace. In my old house, I actually installed an electric fireplace with a wall and a mantle and everything like that. So I sort of have experience with both, and I'm going to give you my opinion on both of them. So first and foremost, the cost. Now you have the initial cost, which is number one, and then you have the running costs, which are number two. Okay, so initial cost. It is much more expensive to, number one, buy a gas fireplace, and number two, install a gas fireplace. That's because they are sophisticated heating units. They're really some serious units. There's a lot of stuff that goes into a gas fireplace, a lot of mechanics, a lot of safety features, and so forth. And with regards to the installation, there's a lot more work. You have to run a gas line. It has to be vented properly. There's a lot that goes into a gas fireplace. Okay, venting is depending on how your house is situated and where the chimney is and stuff like that, it can be a huge cost to install a gas fireplace properly. Even if you already have a gas line there and the chimney's there and everything's already close to the gas fireplace, it's still expensive to buy it. So the initial cost, an electric fireplace is much, much, much cheaper because you simply have to have an outlet nearby and you have to install it. And the actual unit is much cheaper as well. However, running costs, this all depends on where you live, but most places, it's going to be cheaper, much cheaper to run a gas fireplace than it will be to run an electric fireplace. If you compare the cost of running a gas fireplace on like a medium heat for an hour compared to electric, it is a substantial difference. The gas fireplace will be much cheaper. So running costs are much cheaper on a gas fireplace. Now there's maintenance, which involves maintenance work and maintenance costs. With a gas fireplace, there is a decent amount of maintenance. You have to get it looked. You should get it looked at regularly, and things have to be replaced eventually. In addition, you have to usually pay someone to come and do it because it's not really something that a homeowner can do for the most part. However, with an electric fireplace, there's basically no maintenance. You plug it in, and it works. Eventually, it might stop working. In that case, you buy a new fireplace. You plug your new electric fireplace in, and it continues working. So there's not much maintenance with regards to an electric fireplace. With a gas fireplace, there is a good amount of maintenance. Now, the next factor is the level of heat. So right now, I'm in front of this gas fireplace. I'm about a foot away from it, and it's just on pilot light mode. So right now, it's just the pilot light that is lit, and there is a substantial amount of heat being emitted from this, and it's just on standby mode right now. When it is turned on, it gets really, really hot. It heats up the entire room in a matter of minutes, and the room can get to be really, really hot. Now, with that being said, a gas fireplace does emit more heat. However, electric fireplaces, if you get a good one, will still emit a good amount of heat. It will probably just take a little bit longer to reach that level because there are cheaper, not so good electric fireplaces which emit just a little bit of heat, and then there are some more expensive, more serious units which will really heat up a room, but it does take longer to reach that level. And then last but not least, there are, there's one more after this actually, but there are safety concerns. There are more things to worry about or think about with regards to safety of a gas fireplace. There are more things that can go wrong, put it that way. Whereas an electric fireplace, there are fewer things that can go wrong. And lastly, I wanted to talk about the look, which is really just a matter of personal preference. A gas fireplace looks like a real fire. It is. It's a gas fireplace. It's a real fire in there. So it has a completely different type of look than an electric fireplace. An electric fireplace is noticeably not real, right? It's just the illusion of a flame. However, with electric fireplaces, you can change the colors usually, you can change the design, you can run usually the electric heater without even having the imaginary flame being visible. So there are more options. It's kind of more modern if you think about it in that way than a gas fireplace because there are more options. But that's just a matter of personal preference. But that's it. Which one is better? It all depends on what you're looking for. For myself, I generally like electric fireplaces more. This is actually at my in-laws' house, my mother and father-in-law's house. They have a gas fireplace in the basement, and I wanted to use it for this example. However, in my own house, I have a gas fireplace in the basement as well. So, you know, but it came with the house when we bought it. If I had to choose, I would probably install an electric fireplace, just because I like the no maintenance, no worries. You install it and you kind of just use it whenever you want, and you don't really have to think about it as much. And there's pretty much no maintenance to it. So that's basically it, but that's my personal preference. It's completely up to you. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.